Hey cosplayers! Welcome to the Cosplay Apprentice, where I do my best to teach you the tips and tricks that you need to be able to forge your favorite fandom in reality. I'm Skylar Osler, and in today's live apprenticeship, we'll be doing a Q&A. So welcome to this live Q&A session. We're only going to go about 15 minutes here tonight. I'm coming off of being sick and my throat is pretty sore, and I can't do a whole lot of talking. So we're going to go a little bit shorter tonight, and plus I'm trying to crank out a Black Panther helmet and video for you guys before the end of the month. So I've got a lot to do. Let's see. Extreme Bros, who's your favorite superhero? I always have a hard time with this question because it depends on how we're asking. If it's like the superhero that I would like to have their powers, it would be Martian Manhunter. If it's the superhero that's just like my favorite, from like just that I'm endeared to and has kind of just been my favorite since I was a kid, it's Spider-Man. So hopefully that answered your question there. Welcome to the channel tonight. Sumbo, right on time for the first time. Welcome, welcome. I've been good. How about yourself? Cool. So yeah, I don't know if you guys heard, if you guys got on in time, but I'm just going like 15 minutes tonight. We're just going to do a Q&A. My throat's been is still kind of sore from being sick, and so I don't want to do too much talking. And also too, I've got to get that Black Panther helmet template done so I can finish it up and get a video out for you guys before the end of this month, because the movie's coming out next month. So got to get it out soon for you guys. Cool. So yeah, we're just doing a Q&A chat tonight. So fire away with questions if you got them. Favorite superhero costume I've made? My favorite costume I've made was actually for my wife, her Wonder Woman costume. Favorite costume I made for myself is my Nightwing, but it is still kind of in progress because I got to a certain point and on that and realized that there was some stuff I needed to redo to be able to make it better. So that's kind of the answer on that one. Extreme Bros, thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, I've kind of come down with a cold lately. It's been coming on for a little bit, and then it was pretty bad this weekend, and I've just been kind of taking some cold medicine during the week and trying to kick it, but still some residual. If I talk a bunch and stuff, my throat starts to hurt. Kind of gets like dried out pretty easy, but yeah, thanks. I appreciate it. Cosplay Noob, what's up, peoples? What's up? Welcome. You should check out, let's see, Why Hoff and his videos on Never Get Sick Again. Oh, Winhoff? Huh. Yeah, I'll have to check that out. You're really cool. I feel like you should have 1 million subscribers. Thank you, Extreme Bros. I appreciate it. I'm working on it. I'll get there. My problem right now is I don't have enough time to do the projects I want to be able to crank out the content that I want. So I'm working on different ways to be able to get more content out for you guys. So hopefully we can draw in some more subscribers and get to that point. I appreciate it. You guys are awesome. Thanks for tuning in and being supporting my channel. So how far did I get on the mask? Great question. So let's take a look. Let's switch camera angles here. So let's take a look here. I can't really focus it for you guys there, but This is the mask all torn up into pieces. Not torn up, but cut up into the template pieces. And then what I did is I took a picture of this on my cutting board because it's got inch measurements. And then I took this into the computer and I'm going to scale it to the right scale, like to match it with like inches on the computer, and then trace over all of these so that I can digitize this template for you guys. And then I'm going to print off that template, record my video while I make it, and then put up the video to show you guys how I use the template to make it, and then put the template up on my website so that you guys can get it and make this for yourself. So, getting some pretty decent progress on it. I'm pretty excited about how it's turning out. I don't know if you guys are... Here's a different look at it from the top. I don't know if you guys are on my Instagram or not. I have some good pictures of it on there, of kind of the progress and stuff like that. So if you guys haven't followed me on Instagram yet, feel free to, and you'll see more like work in progress pictures and stuff like that on there. So let's see. Oh, we got a bunch more. Sorry you've been sick. Wife and I have had a stomach flu for 3 days. Ah, dude, that's the worst, man. Let's see. Trying to see the questions coming in here. Bruno X, you should do a Savitar project from The Flash. When I was watching that, I was like, man, dude, that would be a sweet costume to do. Have it all light up and everything. That'd be legit. All I've made was a Spider-Man Homecoming costume. It was his first costume he made in Homecoming. Sweet, that's awesome. That's way fun. Black Panther is cool, so I'm excited for the new movie coming out. You should make a Flash costume unless you already have. Saw the post on Instagram. Sweet. Okay. Yeah, so I haven't made a Flash costume yet. I've wanted to make... My son has red hair, and so I want to make a Kid Flash costume for him, for the Kid Flash that's in the Justice League Young Justice. And I think he would be perfect for playing a Kid Flash from Young Justice. So I want to make a Flash costume, Kid Flash for him, but I haven't made a Flash one yet. I'm sure I will eventually, just a matter of time. Cool. So yeah, how you guys all doing? Hopefully you guys are doing well. Black Panther movie comes out in, I think, just under 3 weeks now. Comes out like the day before my birthday, I think. So that's fun. That'll be my birthday present, going to see that. Let's see. But yeah, so sorry we're not doing too long of a live stream tonight, guys, but I figured we had a lot of fun when the night I went to the Star Wars movie, and we just kind of hung out and just had a little conversation. Extreme Bros, Kid Flash would be cool. I've seen Young Justice. The Flash from the show would be super hard. Yeah, I mean, I would probably make it like the Flash from the show, just like the Kid Flash version, but... Yeah, no, I've every time I watch The Flash, I'm like, man, I gotta try making his cowl, just because it would be a fun challenge. Alright, Extreme Bros, thanks for tuning in. Sorry you have to go so soon. Thanks for tuning in, I appreciate it. So what projects are you guys working on? I don't know if we have CC Wiz on tonight or not, but I've seen some of his stuff on Instagram. He's been cranking out a bunch of cool stuff. Let's see. Have you ever thought about doing a Batman costume? I haven't. I mean, when I've seen his cowl and stuff, pretty much every costume that's in any movie or anything nowadays, I think about doing it. Have I like made plans to, or do I anticipate to in the near future? That's like a different story. Um, but I mean, I think it'd be sweet to try a Batman cowl. It's like I said, it's all just a matter of time. Like I only have a set amount of time I can do stuff, and so I can't do all of the things I want to because if I had like if I didn't have a day job and then did this at like night kind of thing, then I would totally be doing all kinds of projects and just crank stuff out. But um, until I can get the channel supporting me the same amount that a full time job is, then I probably won't be able to do as much as I want to. So, but yeah, I definitely want to. Let's see. Appreciate the extra work just to share it with people. Yeah, you're welcome. I'm glad you appreciate it. There's a lot of work that goes into it to be able to kind of templatize it, and I mean, because at this stage I could just transfer this onto foam and start making it and things, but I really want to be able to make it possible for you guys to be able to create it too if you want to, and like doing all the legwork and stuff, but still allowing you to be able to have that sense of accomplishment that you made it. You know, having the template to help you kind of get the proportions right and that kind of thing helps a lot, and get an idea of all the details so you don't forget stuff and things. But there's still a lot that goes into making it, even when you have the template, and there's so much satisfaction that comes from making something yourself. But I just like to be able to put that, make that available to help you guys get that much closer on it by having a template available for the videos that I do, so that it's, you know, because sometimes it's hard, like somebody will pull up a video like how to do this, and then you're like, cool, but like that's most of that you were just like freehanding out. Like I don't know I can replicate that like very easily. So I like to give you guys the upper hand and give you a leg up on all the details and stuff to make it easier to be able to make stuff. So hopefully I'm glad you guys appreciate that. Hopefully that helps. Going to paint Boba Fett blaster rifle tomorrow night. Giving it to my nephew at a birthday party on Saturday. Nice. Sweet. Hopefully he's not watching and seeing what his present is already. Or does he already know? You using your airbrush paint to do it? Or did you paint your knife with your airbrush? I'm trying to remember. I mean, Kid Flash from The Real Show would be really hard. By the way, I came from Ronnie Street Stunts channel from a Deadpool costume thing. Maybe hope. Well, bye. See you. Feel better. Thank you. Hey, Extreme Bros, that's awesome. Yeah, no, that was a really fun collaboration I did with Ronnie. Making that Deadpool costume and then making that video. What? Subscriber! My new homie Rodrigo Carrera just subscribed. Korea. I'm not sure if I said that right. Thank you for the sub. That's what's up. Got a little celebration there. That's the first one, I think. Cool, cool. Well, Extreme Bros, thank you so much for coming over. I'm glad that you enjoyed the video on Ronnie's channel and came over to check out mine as well. We do live streams every Thursday, so make sure to tune in and have a great night. CC Wiz, hey, we were just talking about you. I was just asking everybody what projects they were working on, and I said I saw CC Wiz's stuff on Instagram. He's been cranking out a bunch of stuff, so you must have, your ears must have been burning. Glad you made it. Let's see. Don, wife wants me to won't let me until I buy or make a spray booth. Yeah, that's probably good. That way you don't like ruin everything in the house or the garage and get paint all over everything, right? Any suggestions on a flash nose part? I keep on making prototypes, but can't seem to get it just right. Nose part. I'm trying to think of what his nose part looks like. Let me pull that up real quick. Yeah, CC Wiz, dude, I saw your, when you were just doing like the duct tape portion on the mannequin head of your flash cowl, and the duct tape part was looking pretty good so far. I was like, man, CC Wiz, you just keep getting better and better with everything you do. I'm super excited for you and building up those skills, man. Let's see, flash cowl. Sorry, you guys are just seeing like my hair because I'm looking at the computer screen here. Try to see this flash cowl up close. Let's just do the flash. Let's see, right here. Oh. Huh. So it's like it just kind of comes down to like right here, huh? So, suggestions on that. So partially too, I think like having, how close is that mannequin head that you've been using to your head's measurements and stuff? Because especially with something like that where it's so form-fitting, that might be part of what's making it a little bit harder, is trying to be able to get the right shape because it's on a mannequin head that's not quite the same shape as yours. So I don't know if you remember the video I did on how we made my Nightwing little mask, and how I kind of taped up my face with like the painter's tape. That might be an option for you, especially just for that eye part, and then the eye and nose part, and then you could kind of just come up to here with that, and then take that and then kind of put it onto your mannequin head that you have the rest of it with, and just kind of put some tape along the top of that eye part that you just did, that you pulled off, and just kind of tape that onto the rest that you have on the mannequin head if you're not wanting to have to tape up your whole head and everything. And then that can maybe help be a little bit more form-fitting to your face. But yeah, hopefully that can help. On the nose part, it just kind of looks like, another thing is do really around when you have big curves and stuff, like on the nose or around your like eye and stuff, and you're doing the tape, you want to rip it into smaller pieces. Do a bunch of little smaller pieces to really get that shape in there. Because if you're doing a big piece, sometimes it'll cut corners and leave gaps, and you can't quite get all the detail that you're wanting to get. So hopefully all of those or any of those suggestions helped. Shoot, I missed a couple of the comments here. Let me back up. Oh, my alarm's going off telling me it's time to end already, guys. We'll go another 5 minutes. All right, so let's see. Blah, 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 blah. Hand painted with acrylic and some spray paint. Okay, sweet. Oh yeah, I think I remember you saying that in the post that I saw actually. Somebody, woohoo! Like the nose for the cowl. Yeah, I'm working on another template right now. Cool, man. Hey, Welby, what's up? Welcome. Dun, dun, dun. Is the cassette player done? I think it was the first project I saw you do through the live stream. Yeah, so the Walkman, that one is getting close to having the video out too. So I'll probably, tentatively, I'm shooting for February 9th, the weekend of February 9th, to release that. It may be later actually, but someone else is painting that for me, and it will be a surprise when I release the video as to who it is that's painting that. So I don't have it on me to show you guys, but I completed my portion of it and I sent it off, and I'm doing a fun collaboration on that one. So stay tuned for that, guys. And I think you guys will be pretty excited. Let's see. Pretty close. Wiz Reaper, hello, welcome. Wiz Ed is 22 inches in circumference, I think. I've got one in my Amazon cart. Nice. So you're getting yourself one of those awesome head forms too, huh? That's sweet. Cool, cool. All right, we got about 3 more minutes, guys. And I'm sorry, once again, I'm cutting it off short tonight because I gotta get that Black Panther helmet done. And I was gonna just work on it tonight with you guys, but I got it to a point where I already have the pattern pieces all done, and I'm just doing it all on the computer. And I don't really have... I do my live stream on from a different computer than what I have my like software and stuff on that I'm doing. And so I can't really screen share it easily. So it would just be like you guys looking from this camera angle and just seeing me sitting at the computer the whole time, and I wouldn't be able to see your comments or anything. It'd just be boring. So I just thought it'd be more fun to just do a Q&A and hang out with you guys for a little bit, and then I'm going to jump on that and save my voice from going away. Let's see, Wiz Ed. Oh, we already got that. His mannequin. He's a mannequin. Yep. Have you thought of doing a head casting or face casting? Yeah, definitely. I looked into it a bunch before doing this Black Panther helmet. I'll show you guys what I did do. He's still kind of covered up, but underneath all this is, before I started adding tape and Cheerio boxes, is just a head that I made. You can kind of see some of the plastic right here. Right there. I just took the polyplastics, moldable plastic, rolled it out into sheets, and then just kind of heated it up. And I put like a cheesecloth backing on it. So I put some cheesecloth down into a cookie sheet, right? And then I put the hot moldable plastic down onto it, rolled it into the cheesecloth with a rolling pin. That's what those things are called, rolling pin. And then flattened it out into like a sheet. And then because it had like the cheesecloth, it kind of would hold itself. So if I heated it up, I could kind of pick it up as a whole sheet, and not have it just like droop and fall apart like it would if it was just a sheet on its own without anything to kind of reinforce it. You could do the same thing with just like a cloth if you just wanted to take a piece of a scrap cloth and lay it out flat and kind of stick it to it. And then a lot of times once you kind of stick it on your face, you can pull the cloth off the backing off of it too. But anyway, so then what I did is I just like would heat it up, and then I would just kind of take the sheet and I'd lay back and I would just like put it on my face, and I kind of did like just my face portion first, and then I did like obviously I put like saran wrap and stuff around my hair, and then I did like the back section, and then I kind of just like heated up the two and combined it together just to get like a rough idea of what my head shape is without having to do a full out casting and everything. But eventually I want to do a full cast so I can have a good solid form of my exact head, because I plan on doing a lot more, and I want to be able to build off of it with clay and all kinds of stuff like that too, to when I start expanding into doing mold castings and that kind of stuff of like for masks and stuff based on my head. So yeah, great question. Let's see. Doing head casting. Lego Builder, what's up? Sorry I haven't done a video in like 6 days. I'm on vacation. No worries, man. Sorry I haven't done a video in like 2 months or 3 months or something. If you could have anything for free, what would it be? Oh, great question. Andy, I'm trying to read it. Andy, let's see. Andy Kishore. If I could have anything for free, what would it be? Probably a Formlabs 3D printer. Or no, wait, a laser cutter. Dang it, which one would I want? A laser cutter or a Formlabs 3D printer? Have you guys seen the Formlabs 3D printer? So it doesn't print like normal, like a CNC or CNC machine kind of thing where it goes around and puts all the filament in. Instead, it just has this basin of resin. The top part drops down into it, and then the top part just comes out, and the thing just builds like upside down. It like sticks to this piece, and it just like builds upside down as it comes out of the resin. It's like so cool, and it's like you can do like finished quality, like usable products out of their type of stuff where it's not so rough and so prototyping, or you can do like more of a prototyping resin that's a little bit more brittle and that kind of thing. But those things are amazing. Anyway, that or a laser cutter. That would be because the laser cutter would be super sweet. Laser cutter / engraver. Because then I could put a piece of foam in there and like do a design on the computer and then have it totally cut in like all the details into it instead of having to go through and do it by hand with a blade or something. So one of those two. Great question. That's a fun question. You could have put some of your 2D work on the back wall, so white and bland. Yeah. For sure. No, I plan on putting my stuff on the wall. I just haven't gotten around to it because I spend my time making stuff instead of decorating. So, but yeah, no, I definitely plan to. I'm gonna like hang my Captain America shield and my Kylo Ren lightsaber and Han Solo blaster and all that stuff back here on the wall, and get like a sweet logo to go behind me. But for now, it's just bland. Message retracted. Uh-oh, what'd you say, Don? My answer would be a ton of money, like billions. Wow, yeah, CC Wiz shoots for the stars on that. Sorry, I had a fight in the middle of your Black Panther party. What? Sorry, I had a fight in the middle of your Black Panther party. Yeah, dude, having your own headcast would make the channel look more legit. Or a house, CC Wiz says. Arachnid SM, what would you think about a YouTube Red Spider-Man series? A YouTube Red Spider-Man series. Like watching a Spider-Man series on YouTube Red or something? Is that what you're saying? That would be pretty sweet. I love Spider-Man. Or about making a Spider-Man YouTube Red series. Not sure what you're asking on that. Arachnid SM. Or, yeah. Let me know what, clarify on that for me, would you? Lego Builders at Legoland. Sweet, lucky guy. Oh, misquoted Forrest Gump. Okay. Nice. I get it now. Oh, making one. Yeah, I probably wouldn't have time to make one. But that would be way fun. I love Spider-Man. Yeah. Maybe someday when I have tons of money and no day job, then that will be way fun to do. I would love that. But eventually, too, once I do have more time to put towards the channel and everything, I want to do cool like live action like videos with each one of my builds that like uses the prop or something like that, and do some sweet stuff because I think that's a lot of fun. But that is in the future. So, all right. Well, thank you guys so much for tuning in. I think we're pretty much at the end of our time for tonight. My throat's starting to fill it. Of course, I always go longer than I tell you guys I'm going to. I said I was only going to go 15 minutes, and I've gone double that already. Just because I always have so much fun talking to you guys. I get going, and I'm like, oh yeah, we'll just go for a little bit longer. But, let's see. No, if someone made one on YouTube Red, that's what I meant. Oh, yeah, no, I think that would be way sweet. I would watch it. I don't have YouTube Red yet, but I plan on getting it. Along with YouTube TV eventually, maybe. But, yeah, no, I would love that. If you make it, I'd watch it. Or if someone made it, I'd watch it. I'm a big sucker for anything superhero. Alright, Sean Kim, are you planning on making a Kylo Ren helmet? I want to. There's lots of things I want to do. Every time I see his helmet, I'm like, oh, that'd be fun to make. But I don't have any immediate plans to make one. And then especially after the last Star Wars, I don't know if I'll end up making one. I don't want to ruin anything from what happened if you haven't seen the new Star Wars yet. But because of what happened in it, I don't know if I'd make his helmet in the future or not. Let's see. I mean, his helmet's so awesome though. Thanks, Don. Will do. I've got my water bottle here that I'll keep filling up and drink plenty. Saw one YouTuber who had his patterns laser cut and said DIY. A lot of negative comments though. Oh yeah, No, and definitely, I don't appreciate that either. Like I was looking to try to see who else has made Black Panther helmets out of foam or like just how to out of anything. There were some pretty good ones out of cardboard. The only other one I saw was Zing Prod that made one out of foam, and then a lot of other ones. It's like how to make a Black Panther helmet, and then it's like 3D print a Black Panther helmet. And I'm like, so where's the DIY how-to part of that? Unless you're teaching them how to design the Black Panther helmet in the computer, then I feel like that would be like a how to make a Black Panther helmet that you can 3D print. But if it's like 3D print this Black Panther helmet, that's not really a how-to or a DIY. So I totally see what you're saying on that. Same thing with like laser cut. It's like how to make this, laser cut it and then do it. That's funny. Welby, what's YouTube Red? So YouTube Red is YouTube Red is YouTube without ads, but then they also have some YouTube original content that you get access to that you wouldn't otherwise. They've made a couple movies, I think. I'm not sure if they've made any television series or not, but it's kind of like I think it's a monthly subscription type of thing. That you pay, then you don't have to watch any ads on any YouTube videos that you watch, and you get access to extra bonus content and things like that. If you have a Google Home, you can ask it to play any song music-wise that you want, and it'll find it and play it. Unlike if you don't have a YouTube Red account, then you say like, play this song, then they'll say, oh, I can't play that exact song, but here's something similar, or here's something by that artist or something like that, you know. But yeah, so it's just a paid version of YouTube that gives you ad-free. And then I'm not sure. I think you get some other perks with it that come with other YouTube or Google products too. But I'm not sure what all it comes with. Yeah, me and my friends are gonna make not a YouTube Red one, but are gonna work on it after. Sweet. No, that'd be awesome. That sounds like tons of fun. If nothing else, you guys will have a blast making it. Check out my YouTube channel, Arachnid SM. Sure. Okay. Last couple questions here, and then I gotta get going probably. So let's see. Pay YouTube, no commercials. Yeah, Don answered that question as well. Would you check out my YouTube channel? Then it becomes a computer class. LOL, exactly. Yeah, right? Spidey Cosplay, what's up? Okay, gotta go. See ya later or next week. Awesome. Yeah, hope to see you next week. I'm signing off as well. So, thanks again, you guys so much for tuning in. Like for just the small amount of time we were on here, we had some great interaction. I'm super excited. I'm sorry that it's not going the full length of time tonight. I'm still just trying to recover and save my voice a little bit and get that Black Panther helmet done. So I will get going on that. And I will see you guys next week for a full-length video, or full-length live stream. And hopefully, we will have, let's see, what day is it next week? Thursday next week is the... Oh, shoot, the 1st of February. Whew, okay. Well, hopefully next Thursday I'll be close to releasing that video for Black Panther. We'll see. So, all right. Thank you guys so much. Stay cool and get better. Thank you, Don. I appreciate it. Good luck on your painting your Boba Fett blaster and stuff. That's looking awesome. All right. Thank you guys so much. Have a great night. Check out my other videos if you haven't. If you haven't subscribed, please do. Click that bell button so you get notified anytime I come out with anything. And thank you guys so much. Like, subscribe, and of course, cosplay on, my friends. I keep trying to figure out which camera I'm supposed to look at. So, all right, here we go. See you guys. It's always so slow to hit